What's going on, guys? So I just wanted to quickly drop a quick video. I was sitting here just back testing, and I was like, you know what? Let me just drop a video because I did say I was going to drop more videos for you guys, but of course I haven't been doing that lately, and it's really just because it's been really crappy volume, to be honest, all of January. So I haven't really been taking too many trades, probably just 3 trades a week, realistically. Sometimes all 2 trades a week. So it's really just been really crappy. So I haven't really been able to trade nothing. So I haven't really been wanting to make a video, but you know what? I figured, I feel like if I show you guys my trading strategy a little bit, it'll help you guys and tweak your strategies a bit. So essentially, um, what I'm going to show you guys is a couple trades I took this week. So I'm not going to go into all of them. I'm just going to go into like just a couple ones from the beginning of the year, from the first week, just because it'll be boring as hell if I just show you guys just the chart, right, for the entire video. So I'm just going to show you guys quickly how we got these trades and a strategy for you guys to help you guys catch these trades. So I always go on the higher time frames to draw my levels, and then I go to the lower time frames to actually catch my entries. And I love to catch my entries on US30 on the 15-minute and on the 30-minute. All right, so essentially what y'all are going to see here is overnight, what US30 tends to do is tends to range, right? So while the New York session isn't open and New York Stock Exchange is closed, US30 likes to range, right? So essentially we got this big old range here on US30, right? That it was just going back and forth. So what I was looking for a breakout of this range, right? So essentially price broke above here. It created a support on the 15-minute, and I was trying to take this a buy and catch the move up. Unfortunately, this candle came down against me, just wiped me right out, pulled back into the range, but then I was able to catch another move, which was an impulse entry out of that range, right? So we had that resistance here, and we had this candle come up very aggressively and close above that level and above the previous candle highs. So I ended up taking my entry right off of that candle here, assuming that we'd have the same kind of level because we saw that move up that we did see previously. So I was hoping we could see that similar kind of volume and just kind of push it straight up, which I was able to catch that quick 1 to 3 nicely. Speaking on that 1 to 3, you know what? I'm going to show you guys from now. For January, it's very low volume. It is crappy volume. You don't want to be sitting there just trying to hold out trades, right? So for me, I normally like to catch my 1 to 3, take off 80%, or leave or take off 90% just so I can secure some money, and I'll leave runners going, right? So realistically, those runners will make you a lot of money as well if the trend continues to run. And then you can kind of put your stop losses at break even and let that trade run. But right now, because it's low volume, we do see those pullbacks, and I'm not really trying to sit here and try to get those extra profits. Right now, I'm just kind of just securing what I can and just getting out of the market and just getting my money off the table. All right, so that's just an example there for that trade. And then I'll show you guys. This one's a little more stickier, to be honest, but I'll show you guys again. So we had this. Obviously, we saw this big bullish movement coming up. So I actually just grabbed. Sorry, just grab this level here. So this level is based off the 4 hour. So this is a 4 hour resistance here. Candles kind of rejected it. So we had a little bit of resistance here. Price created a support, and then I tried to catch that same similar move up. I entered a little bit early on this candle, right? So I normally enter on the closure of the 15-minute candles, but I actually entered a little bit early, about 1 minute or 2 minutes earlier than the close, just because this candle's coming up mighty aggressive, and I really wanted to. I thought I was just gonna kind of run away, so I'm like, you know what? Let me just jump in on this trade. It's already breaking the highs. Might as well get an impulse entry off this. And yeah, kind of got my entry here. Unfortunately, um, this trade didn't work out to my 1 to 3. Price actually did lose some volume here. And this is so important for you guys as traders, is never just sit here and think like, all right, I'm gonna be wrong if this trade goes against me or whatever. Like, don't just hold trades because you want to prove that you're right. A lot of people do that, and it's just ego. And really, really, that's just gonna make you lose money. Like, that's just real stupid. Like, you gotta really just trade what you see on the chart. Okay, so I'm looking at this right now, and what I see is there was a support here on the 15-minute, right? We had some strong, healthy, bullish candles on the 15-minute coming down, and then when it came down, we created the support. We weren't breaking the highs of the previous candles, and this candle came down and it broke that support, right? So I just got out. I just jumped right out of the trade. I said, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna get out. I could have put my stops at break even. I could have let the trade run, but no, I got out because I didn't like what I was seeing. I didn't think the trade was valid anymore, right? And then, of course, this thing came right up and went straight to TP. So if I did hold the trade, I would have hit TP, but at the same time, I was looking at what I was seeing and I didn't like it, so I got out. It's okay to be uncomfortable with your trade and get out of the trade. That's fine. just don't try to stifle your trade and close it too early when you don't see any rejections. Like if I saw this candle coming up and I saw one bearish candle and closed out, that'd be stupid because we see bearish candles, right? So my jack out of this trade, I saw this bearish candle, I jumped out. It doesn't make sense to do that, right? Price just went back to my TP anyways. So I was looking at it as I saw support, and that support was broken, and price was moving down. So that's the reason why I got out, right? So it's okay to do that. But essentially, yeah. So instead of me just showing you all these trades that I took for that week, I'm just gonna show you guys like what we're looking at for the week coming up, right? So I think that would probably help you guys a little bit better. I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I'm looking at. Is like when I see a range, I try to like attack that range, right? So when price is breaking out, that's when I actually take these trades. And a lot of these trades are around like New York open, right? So this one was, I took this trade around like 10 o'clock. This one's 12 o'clock, okay. This trade was like 9:30, so right there, New York Stock Exchange open. This trade was 11 o'clock. Okay, so this one's like right in here. See, like, you know, yeah, like these trades are coming in later too. And I start my trading days at like 7:30, right? I don't take any trades until 8 o'clock, but I'm on the chart by 7:30. So realistically, they will be waiting all day long just to catch these trades. Is hella annoying, but at the same time, we can't do anything. This is a low volume. We're trying to look for these high quality setups instead of those like just random setups, like any setup we're just trying to catch, right? We look for those high quality setups so we can make sure that when we do catch those trades, they're worth it. Especially this low volume, you don't want to be risking extra money for no damn reason, right? So let's just kind of look at US30 what's coming up, because I know that's probably what you guys want to hear anyways. You guys want to give a shit about the last previous trades. I just want to show you guys how I trade so it'll help you guys in the future. Alright, so obviously this monthly candle is bullish. So what's going on right now? So the last week before the one that just closed, sorry. So that candle was a bearish candle, but we got this candle coming up, breaking past those highs here, making a new high here, creating a support as well while doing that. So what I'm looking at here is that we didn't close above that resistance, so it's the only thing that's a little concerning. But at the same time, we do have a wick to the top, so it looks like we might have a little bit of a trail, right? We might have some breadcrumbs to follow here for this next week, for this candle to open. Plus, we got that support, which is looking nice, that we can actually move up better. So if I look at the daily now, this just looks like a straight range, right? This thing looks like it's just straight ranging. Yeah, so this thing looks like it's just straight ranging, to be completely honest. So this is normal, right? It's January, so we got low volume. We got the transition of power right now because we got the presidency changing. We got COVID lockdowns, so we got a lot of things that are kind of influencing price for there to be indecision in the market, and then also for people to, so for also, yeah, it's indecision in the market and for price to range, right? It just makes sense, right? Because just indecision. That's really what all it comes down to right now. And so if I look at the 4 hour, probably see this range a little bit better, see more clear. Like we're not really breaking out to any direction, right? We're kind of just staying here in this range. Yeah, my bad guys. Someone called me in the middle of my video. Alright, so essentially, yes, okay, so we got this range, right? On the 4 hour here. So we see we already got this range for US30. So we just gotta wait for kind of price to break up in either direction. But if we're looking at short term right now, I'm gonna show you guys what I'll be looking for this week. But of course, if we break this level, break this major support on the 4 hour, honestly, don't be surprised we see prices have a major sell-off. We just move down towards like these levels here, like 30,400, 30,100 area. Because we can clearly see those that are the next strong level of supports that are coming up. So if we do break that level, obviously we can see those levels come through easy. And if you go to the upside, we're just going to see, essentially we're just going to see we just got to play by ear, realistically. So it's hard to really tell where price will go next when price at all-time highs. You have to really play it by ear and just pay attention to the data that it gives us as it prints. So we can't really touch on that too much. But right now we're looking for Monday morning. When Monday comes around, I'm gonna be looking for these levels to be broken, right? So let's get these levels drawn up. See, when I click on the drawing tool, it doesn't come with me. What is he doing? All right. I don't know why this thing's purple. Don't even ask me. Change my colors, but whatever. Alright, so we got this level here. So I'm gonna drop my 4 hour levels here. We got the 1 hour, which is obviously looking nice. But we got this mess over here to the left, right? Like a mess of candles over here to the left. So essentially, yeah, so we got this range here. And then of course we got this little mini range. So we got the 1 hour looking right here. So got this mini range. So we know how US30 likes to do. Like when Monday morning opens up, or Sunday evening, sorry, price opens up and just shoots right up, right? So we might just see this thing use the support right here, give it that boost to break above that resistance, and then buys can be taken to catch that move up. Realistically, I can't ignore this. I'm looking at the 1 hour right now. I can't ignore this level right here, right? Because this over here price action was choppy bad, right? So I even tried to catch some sells here, and it didn't really work out. Like, it just kind of screwed me up. So essentially, one of them was a loss, and the other one was I closed at break even just because it was really choppy. It was like really deep retest, and then it finally broke out and moved down. But it just, yeah, it was messy. So if we look at some cleaner price action, which would be down here in this range, we got this as the most recent resistance before price broke and moved down. So I can't really ignore that area again moving up, although we got some clean candles here. That's most recent price action. We got some clean candles, but at the same time we can't ignore that level. So that's about 60 points away. So it is kind of risky to actually take the trade up from here. I'd be kind of favoring the downside, seeing that we already had that bearish move, but we did have this strong level here that did hold, right? So kind of can't ignore that. But if we do move up, be looking out for this range. Here you go. I got it on the left here. I'm sorry, on the right here. Make note of that range. So essentially, I'll be looking for, if I delete this level now, we got our overall range, which is in between here, right? So if we break below this level, then we got a nice clean path straight down. Got 143 points of potential move here. So definitely be looking out for that, because this is the next 4 hour, major 4 hour support. So wouldn't be anticipating this to break. Like, I kind of have to wait to see it break, and then I could take trades based on that. But I'm not going to be sitting here predicting it's going to break, because I'm not going to, like, only idiots do that shit. Nobody knows where price is going to go. We just have to move accordingly. We just got to be prepared for it and understand it. And that's really it. Understand why it's going there, but you can't predict where it's going to go next. Like, people are stupid for thinking that. But essentially, if the price starts breaking up, then I can see, obviously, it's high probability price is going to move up to this range. What's going to do after there, price does what it wants to do. So, but at the same time, I'm not going to ignore this level. But we could probably catch a nice move regardless. 140-point move really to the next 1 hour resistance, and the 4 hour resistance 175 points away. So we probably catch a nice little move, to be honest, on the Monday morning. But we just got to see how price decides to react. And let's take a look. Is there any like crazy news coming up for Monday? Why not? Let's take a look. What do we got for Monday? Monday. Australian. Oh, so realistically, we got clean news for US dollar, so we shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I use Forex Factory whenever I try to look at the news. Just giving you guys a heads up. You might want to use that stuff. Just to let you guys know what's kind of going on. I don't really do fundamentals. I'm really just a technical analysis guy, but it doesn't hurt to know when major stuff is dropping, so it doesn't catch you by surprise, throw off your charts. But essentially, yes, that's all we got. We got this range here. We just got to worry about this area. This is the area of caution. And then we got a nice little range on both sides for the upside and for the downside. So realistically, that's all I'm gonna be looking for. I'm gonna be looking at my smaller time frames. I'll be looking at like the 15-minute and the 30-minute, because that's the time frames I like to catch my entries on. And yeah, I'll be waiting for those breakouts so I can catch a nice little move. But I always do the breakout and retest. Sometimes I do the impulse entries, but realistically, your best, highest quality setups are gonna come from retests and closures, not really the impulse entries. But I was gonna break down some other pairs, but I thought about it afterwards, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let you guys tell me what you guys want to see next. Like, you guys drop in the comments. Let me know what you guys want me to break down for you, and I'll break them down. Other than that, I'm just gonna break down US30 because this is what I trade. So if you guys want to see something else get broken down, you guys want to see a pair that you're looking at, and you want me to analyze it for you and drop in what you guys can look for, then I'll do that. But yeah, you guys gotta let me know. Drop it in the comments. Like the video. Also subscribe so you guys can get the updates for the new content I'll be dropping. I will be dropping some more stuff for you guys. It won't just be stuff like this, but I'm trying to show you guys my trading strategy, and hopefully it helps you guys tweak yours.